Yo, what's up guys? I'm here back with another fight prediction video. This weekend is UFC Fight Night, Emmett vs. Murphy, and we're going to see what's going to happen. I won't see it personally because I'll be busy this weekend, but I hope you see it and I hope it is exciting. So we're going to start off with the WMMA strawweight bout. Vanessa de Malpapa Lopez versus Talita Alencar. So, honestly, Vanessa de Papa she's impressed me a bunch. My bad. She's consistently won some fights. She's lost in the UFC, definitely, but she's a lot more consistent than Talita, who has 0 wins in the UFC. She might have 1 win in the UFC. She has proven herself to be a mid-ass fighter, and I think that Vanessa de Papa is about to wrestle her and win that fight. Okay, now to the first fight that we're going to watch. Victor Henry versus Pedro Falcao. I know Victor Henry is the dog to win this, but I'm still going to say this is an underrated fighter. I think this dude would beat Peyton Talbot, definitely. This is a dude, he's an MMA dude, and he's like a 7 out of 10 MMA dude that could improve and become Charles Oliveira, bro. I think he's really underrated. He beat Ronnie Barcelos pretty convincingly, and they had a little firefight. And the biggest highlight of his career, he got his sack kicked off by Yavid Basharat. Who wouldn't want those feet on their nutsack kicking you straight in the balls? He got to experience that firsthand. So I think that he's going to win this. Maybe Pedro Falcao plays a little dirty and uses Victor Henry's weakness, his ball sack, to win. Maybe he'll throw a knee and then either the ref won't call it and he'll win, or it'll just be a no contest. But I think realistically, Victor Henry wins this definitely, though the records might not show the same. 24-7 for 16-4. You have to really watch how they fight. Victor Henry's winning this. That's why he's a top dog. So Loma Lukbumi, scary ass name, versus Estela Nunes. Loma, this is another fight where she's won consistently, and Estela Nunes has lost every single fight she has been given in the UFC. She is not a great fighter. She's getting manhandled, and she's pretty weak. Loma is someone that's about to manhandle her. Loma looks like an auntie. Estela looks like little sis. She's getting cooked, I'm sorry. So Rice McGee versus Daniel Ferenza. Rice McGee, this dude's cooked, bro. It's over for him. Go back, bro. Go to the PFL or some shit and fight once every 10 years. I'm sorry, Rice McGee. You're cooked. You are not Conor McGregor looking ass with that tattoo. Those tattoos all over your body, bro. No aura. You're Conor McGregor with all the aura stripped and all the skill stripped. McGee is about to get cut. He's lost to every single fight the UFC has given him, and I get it. His first fight was against Hamzat, but he hasn't shown any success in the past 5 years he's been in the UFC. Daniel Ferenza, he's a dude coming in with some actual striking power and some skill, and honestly, if I predict it, I'm going to say it's going to be a first-round TKO, body shots. I just feel like this dude's going to land some big meaty hooks, and Rice McGee is going to be no more. Bye-bye, buddy. So now, excuse me. So now for our third WMMA fight. I know this card's real exciting, especially in the prelims. I think this fight's actually going to be a good one. I think that as long as Diane Barboza wins, it's going to be a really good fight. Because even though she has some boring wins, I just got a feeling she's going to get some blood on her face, and she's going to beat the brakes off Diane Belbita, to another fighter who hasn't really won much. She's alright. She's your Diane Barboza is your run-of-the-mill average WMMA fighter. She has some boring fights, but I'm going to see her locking in and making it a bloodbath. Diane Belbita, dude, you're getting subbed by Molly McCann in the first round. You're cooked, bro. It's over for you. You're about to get subbed, or I think you're going to get decisioned, and you're going to get hella bloody and get fucked up. So, oh my gosh, I keep doing this. Davy Grant, my op, Davy Grant against Daniel Santos. This man, Davy Grant, I hate you, bro. If I could hop in the cage with you, I would hop in and shoot you with a Glock. I hate you, Davy Grant. You are not Peter Yan. You are not Piotr Yan. I fucking hate you, bro. If you don't know why I'm ops with this man, I've been a fan of Ramon Tavares for a minute, and I wanted him to beat Davy Grant. That didn't happen. Davy Grant is a bitch and should have just let Ramon Tavares win. Daniel Santos, this is a dude that's coming in. He's pretty good. I just want him to win. And honestly, non-biased, I think he has the skills to win. They're both pretty well-rounded fighters. I think Daniel Santos is going to be a bit better on the feet and maybe even better on the ground. Odi Osborne versus Luis Gruele. I see a lot of people picking Luis Gruele. I don't see that, man. Odi Osborne came out of a cool-ass fight at UFC Noche where he got robbed. He showed himself to be good, have great recovery. And Luis Gruele, I mean, in Dana White Contender Series, he did not impress me that much. That's all I remember. This dude, he's on the ground. He's 0 feet, 0 inches. How is he even going to touch Odi Osborne? Odi Osborne's going to stomp on him. He got 0 reach, 0 leg reach, and 0 feet. He's cooked. His debut is about to end getting knocked out, in my opinion. I think Odi Osborne genuinely will beat the fuck out of him. Luis Gruele, people are picking him because they want to seem like they're tapped into MMA like I am. Bro, I watch Dana White Contender Series whenever it releases. I don't really watch The Ultimate Fighter, that shit's boring. I watch almost every card, and I'm telling you right now, Luis Gruele, he's not all that. And then speaking of not all that, Robert Valentin versus who is all that, Torres Finney. Man, Torres Finney's debut finally in the UFC? Are you kidding me? I've been hyped for this moment for years and years and years. Since the day I was born, I've been wanting this man, Torres Finney, to win. Bro, this big black man will save me. He looks like Khalil Roundtree, but fat. Bro, this man is actually, he looks nothing like Khalil Roundtree. I think I just said that because he's big and black, but he does look like he could hold me tight and make all my problems go away. This is a fighter with lots of power. You can visibly see. If you get in a fight with him in the streets, you're fucking cooked, bro. He's hitting you with one punch and you're waking up 2 days later in the hospital on life support. Robert Valentin, he looked really good in The Ultimate Fighter. Got like a 20-second knockout, but in the UFC, he hasn't done so hot. So I think Torres Finney, I don't think he's going to knock out Robert Valentin, even though Robert Valentin doesn't got the craziest chin. He has been knocked out before. I think Torres Finney is going to do what he does. The reason he didn't get signed to the UFC until his third Dana White Contender Series fight, he's going to stink it up a little boring fight, but it's going to be a win. He's going to hit some grounded hammer fist. He's going to get Robert Valentin a little bloody, and people are going to complain about it, but Torres Finney is going to make his way to the title, I'm telling you, bro. Robert Valentin definitely has some holes in his game. He's not the best on the ground, and he doesn't have a very good chin, so I think Finney is going to drown him, and maybe a TKO. I'm not so heavy on that TKO, though. Brad Tavares versus GM3. Someone tell me why Brad Tavares is the overdog when he hasn't won since 2020, bro. Maybe, was it 2021? Bro, Brad Tavares is washed. I know GM3, he's older. I know GM3, he looks a lot older. He looks like he would be more washed. But I'm telling you, Brad Tavares is more washed than him. GM3's been in fights recently, and he's been putting on good performances, bro. It's GM3. He got the crafty jiu-jitsu game. He's down to brawl. Brad Tavares is like just kind of mid as fuck. He just cruises to a loss most times. I could see GM3. I would say it's gonna be like a heel hook or a leg lock. I don't know why. I just got a feeling Brad Tavares is gonna get subbed. I know Brad Tavares got some good ground game, but GM3 is different, my boy. You don't know about Gerald Meerschaert. Alright. We got Kennedy Njoku versus Martin Buday. Martin Buday. Come on, my boy. You're getting knocked out by the blob, Shamil Gaziev. Are you kidding me? And you want me to pick you against Kennedy? This dude who went from light heavyweight mid to heavyweight demon? I'm sorry, Martin Buday, but you're getting put away. You're not winning this. Kennedy about to knock him out. I'm just envisioning it right here. Kennedy's gonna kick him with his right leg to his chin, to his forehead, knock him the fuck out, bro. Martin Buday, you're getting slept tonight. Bro, don't get me started about Cortavius Romanes, bro, versus Chang Ho Lee. I think we all know who's gonna win this one. It's gonna be Chang Ho Lee. He had a pretty fun fight, and it was an odd fight in his last one. I'm pretty sure, the bell didn't ring, so they kept fighting like 10 seconds after, and they were scrapping, man. It was fun. Cortavius Romanes, he just got KO'd by my boy Ramon Tavares. He's a wrestler. He got mid-ass boxing. He's a wrestler. That's not a bad thing, but he's not that dominant. He's a mid-wrestler with some garbage boxing, and he lost to a random naked Gaston Bolanos, who I've never fucking heard of. Chang Ho Lee actually has good fights. Cortavius Romanes just looks kind of funny, bro. You're not Terrence McKinney, my boy. I mean, this dude isn't him. So we got Pat Sabatini versus Joe Anderson Brito. I'm actually gonna pick Pat Sabatini. So if I can show you. So Pat Sabatini, he's coming off a little knockout to Lopez. Well, we're not gonna count this. He got knocked out by Lopez. I think that's, and also by, I'm sorry. Yeah, Damon Jackson. I was trying to say it. Also by Damon Jackson. So he got a little cracked chin. And Joe Anderson Brito. Yeah, it's Joe Anderson Brito. He can definitely knock out Pat Sabatini. But I'm sorry. I think Joe Anderson Brito, he might be on his downfall. I think he might be a little too old, man. He's looking very old. His fighting isn't the same as his prime, in my opinion. Just personally, I don't see him winning this. Look, he got a split decision versus William Gomez. He looked good in it. It was high-key a robbery. I get that. I just feel like it's one of these things where Pat Sabatini, he's going to end up getting the win. It's probably not going to be a fun win. Maybe even knocks out Joe Anderson Brito. I don't want to say that, man. But I think he's just going to make Joe Anderson Brito not look in shape. He's gonna gas out. Pat Sabatini is going to lay and pray a little bit and get a little unanimous decision. Maybe even the split. It's not going to be great. So now for our main event. Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy. Lerone Murphy with the plot armor is going to win this. I'm sorry. Josh Emmett, I know everyone wants him to knock out Lerone Murphy. At least I do. That's like best case scenario, but even the odds say it, man. Lerone Murphy's just going to keep at distance. He's going to get a little Leon Edwards, England black man, mid-ass win. Not mid. It's going to be dominant, probably. I mean, will he be able to deal with Josh Emmett's wrestling? Yeah, I think so. He's going to come out range, do what he does, make it a point fight, come out like Izzy, come out like Leon Edwards. Josh Emmett's going to try and chin him, is what we think, but will he? No, he's not going to chin this man. This man, he's Lerone Murphy, bro. I'm sorry. I think his chin got proven. And I get Josh Emmett got crazy power. We saw what he did to Bryce Mitchell. He's not going to do that again tonight. All of my friends are probably going to say Josh Emmett's going to win this by KO. I do not see it. Maybe I see him like snapping Lerone Murphy's head back. That's it though. His wrestling, Josh Emmett's wrestling is good, but Lerone Murphy's counter wrestling is really good. And I think that he's going to keep distance and just point away. I don't think this is going to be a finish. It's going to be a 5-round win for Lerone Murphy. Overall, this card, it looks mid on paper, and it's going to turn out mid, I think. I think this isn't a card where we have a lot of unknown people that might come out and get a finish every fight. We do have some mismatches. I think this could be a finish. Torres Finney versus Robert Valentin. I think Odi Osborne's definitely going to finish Luis Guerrero. And I think Daniel Santos can finish Davey Grant. Oh yeah, Daniel Franz is going to finish Rice McGee. That's a lock. That's 100%. But that's all I really see. All of these are going to go to decision, I think. And I think out of the ones I listed, maybe 2 of them are going to be actually finishes. So, I'm not sure. This fight card, it's not too hot. I don't love it. So, I'm not missing out on much. Maybe I am. Hopefully you guys have fun. Have a great day. And I'll see you boys